was literally like, we should turn this video into both of us making our own pies. And she's like, no, we should show people what marriage is like, where you can work together and not be competitive and have a pie.
Okay.
Chunks versus slices. Go! You ready for this? You ready for this?
Oh.
Welcome to RonRon!
We are going to be baking an apple pie for the holidays.
Ronnie is really, really good at making fried cinnamon apples. So we're just gonna put that into a pie and hope for the best.
We've never made apple pie before, so fingers crossed this goes well because we are not following any recipe, just doing it from what looks good.
we would say scratch, but we bought this pie crust.
Yeah.
But everything else is scratch.
I would say baking apple pie would be relatively easy, but I've also never baked an apple pie, so.
We've made other pies. Made pecan pie, made bread, all this other stuff, but never make an apple pie. Did it look as cool as I felt? I felt so cool there.
Wow.
Felt like Gordon Ramsay.
He doesn't do that.
Yeah, he does.
Why do you do that with your hands?
It helps with the flow.
Make sure to subscribe to RonRon and let's get started baking this apple pie. What you're going to need if you want to bake the apple pie with us
is apples.
Apples, but specifically Granny Smith, some butter, a lemon, brown sugar, white sugar, cinnamon, pie crust. Okay, so first thing we need to do is peel all these apples. So in the meantime, what has been your favorite fall memory?
Favorite fall memory? I feel like we've had a lot. You met my parents for the first time in fall.
2018.
I kind of met your family.
I was so nervous.
For the first time in fall?
No, I met your family in August for the first time.
Oh.
That was my first time like going for November, like Thanksgiving. It was in 2018. It was after Thanksgiving here. I was so nervous. I was still like trying to make sure your parents liked me. But you spent Thanksgiving here with my family. How did that make you feel? Were you nervous?
It was awkward. It was a little awkward, I'm gonna be honest. Because it's my first time seeing your family, and like, it's a holiday, and that's like before even a year of us dating. Was that your Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
So I met like all your cousins. I met your Uncle B, the guy who actually married us. No. That's all wrong. Am I all over the place here?
That's wrong, Aaron. You met everyone for the first time New Year's. Okay, 2017 November, you flew back to North Carolina because one of your best friends was getting married. And here's the tea. You got sat at a table with your ex.
They didn't know I was talking to somebody,
and
okay?
I remember being so worried that month of November in 2017 that you were going to go back to someone because we weren't officially dating because I kept saying no to be your girlfriend.
I've never been told no that many times in a row.
And that's the tea.
It was very awkward the whole night. They were like, hey.
She's looking cool. She's looking good. You should go talk to her again.
Little did they know, he had me in his life.
Yeah, nobody knew about you. Well, they did, but they just didn't know how serious it was.
I was about to say, if no one knew about me, we're competitive here in the RonRon
I was
household.
literally like, we should turn this video into both of us making our own pies. And she's like, no, we should show people what marriage is like, where you can work together and not be competitive and have a pie. What's your favorite dessert, by the way?
Whose?
Like baked dessert. You, who else?
Hey, you might be asking them.
Hey guys, let us know what your favorite baked treat is in the comment section below.
And you know what? Someone is going to comment that. We'd like to know. Maybe we'll make it. I really like the raspberry tart that we make. And then I also really like chocolate soufflés.
She makes a really
so
good lava chocolate souffle.
They're so good. Okay, I'm going to use this Our Place pan. I've been loving this pan so much.
This is not a brand deal, we just really like their stuff. We have 3 of their pans.
They're so good.
And we honestly use them more than anything else.
I also love the color. Usually you use an apple slicer, but what I've realized recently in the last 3 days is we don't have one.
I thought we did.
I thought we did too.
Okay.
On the same one.
Yep.
Sorry.
I've already been cut once in one of your videos. Never again.
That was Meryl Twins video.
Yeah,
It was
the
a Meryl
Meryl
Twins video.
Twins. You know what's funny? It's that purple knife. And we pulled it out the other day, and my dad said, oh, that's the knife that Aaron cut himself on, isn't it?
It's not a very proud moment for me.
You don't need to cut them like that. Slices.
What?
What? Why are you cutting them like that?
I chop them.
Wait, I thought apple pies are like slices.
Okay,
It's
rock,
apple
paper,
pie.
scissors. If I win, we do it my way. If you win, you do it your way.
Okay.
Chunks versus slices. Go! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. One. Oh! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. First of 3. Stop laughing at me, okay? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I feel like you always beat me in rock, paper, scissors for some reason.
I do. I don't know why.
All right, what's your favorite fall season movie? I have mine already.
I don't know. So what is yours?
Charlie Brown. I like all the holiday Charlie Brown movies. You don't like Charlie Brown, do you?
I do.
Who's your favorite character on Charlie Brown? Don't say Charlie Brown or Snoopy.
What's the yellow bird? I don't know their names. Sally.
Peppermint Patty?
Peppermint Patty. Who's the blonde haired
That's
girl?
Doug.
Who's the blonde? Who's the
Kat
blonde?
said it so confidently.
Lucy.
Also, we asked you guys this once before. Would you guys be interested? We're thinking about doing members, and on members, you'd get to see BTS footage. Basically, we'd have a camera catching everybody, including Brian and Kat, and it would include combos that don't make it to the video. Let us know if that's something you guys would be interested in the comment section below.
Also, there is a Peppermint Patty on Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
There
I thought
is
Peppermint was from
Patty.
Doug.
Peppermint Patty.
Oh, but not the blonde girl.
And Snoopy.
Okay, wait, I was right. Her name is Sally, the blonde girl.
Woodstock is the bird.
We are pretty much ready to start baking those. We gotta put the butter in.
You don't want to put the butter in first? Like melt the butter and put like some lemon juice in first? Or, no, sorry, it's your thing.
You wanna do that? Let's do that then.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
Let
let's
me
make
toss.
this good. Did you put the full stick of butter in there?
Yeah.
I think we'll need more.
No.
Oh, you put in the lemon juice now.
Yes. Oh no, there's a seed. It's called Ronnie's famous apple fried cinnamon recipe.
Oh! Look at this. Give me a brand deal with our place.
We've never done a brand deal on RonRon before. If you could choose any brand to be our first ever brand deal, what do you think would be a good fit for RonRon?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Costco.
I don't know if this is like something people do, but this is something my grandma and my Aunt Lynn always did. They would just take a stick of butter and just go around covering the inside of whatever they were baking in. We don't know what we're doing. Hopefully this turns out right.
I don't know what I'm doing either.
We should make a pizza.
From scratch?
Yeah, I
a
think
good
that would be a
idea.
really good, like everything from the garden, and we'll go to like a butcher for the pepperoni and like see if we can, because we have a spot where we get our pizza. That's like our favorite pizza go-to spot.
Well, these are looking really yummy. But I think we put too much butter in here. I don't think you can put the liquid stuff. And that's the best part about an apple pie.
My favorite part about apple pie is the crust. If it's like really flaky and like moist, but not moist at the same time.
We had our first Thanksgiving in North Carolina last year.
We did.
Out of the 7 years that we've been together, or 6 years.
It's kind of a big deal. I guess
That was my first
for me and my
Thanksgiving
family,
with you.
like I think it was like 18 or 19 when we had like our first holiday like apart. And, like the first time was like a little rough, but it was fine. But I feel like for you and your family, you guys have been like together for holidays, birthdays,
almost every holiday.
until like for like 25
Last
years
year.
at least.
Yeah, last year was the first one that I didn't get to spend with my family. But this year we are. We're like switching off and on. That's how we're splitting time with our families. This year we're here for Thanksgiving, and then for Christmas we go to North Carolina. The next year we go to North Carolina for Thanksgiving, and then we stay here for Christmas. And it's all working out with Nessa and John's schedule, my parents' schedule.
You weren't gonna put the juice in?
I don't know, it's just a lot of juice.
Yeah, I'll put all that. Fill this sucker up.
It's hot. It's really tart still. Do you want to taste it?
I'll wait until I taste the pie.
4 teaspoons of cornstarch.
Oh, question for people. When do you put up your Christmas decorations? Do you wait until after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Or do you do it
absolutely.
now?
No. After.
I know some people who put it up now. I've seen some houses that are decorating for Christmas. Personally, I don't mind it. I get it. But a lot of Filipino houses, like parties I go to, they'll have like Christmas decorations up during Thanksgiving.
Wait, I wanted to try this one. All
Okay.
right, ready?
All right.
Ooh. Look at that. Okay, it's getting thick. The cornstarch was a good move. All right, you want to try some of this, Aaron?
Nope. I just want to put it in the pie.
Look how beautiful. that color is. That's what I'm talking about. See, my biggest complaint about apple pie is that the filling doesn't have a lot of flavor. Sometimes the apple pie filling can just be really bland. This though, look at that. Look at that color. Oh, that looks like the perfect apple pie filling.
Can I put it in the crust now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. I could eat it just like that though.
That is just your apple cinnamon.
I know.
Regular apple cinnamon.
Have you done this before?
Nope.
Do you know what you're doing?
Nope. You know what? We're just gonna wing it and find out. I think a Filipino Thanksgiving and American Thanksgiving are very different. For our Thanksgiving, something that is served with Thanksgiving meal is we'll have this half of a watermelon and then we'll have skewers sticking out of it with marshmallows and different desserts on it. We definitely incorporate a lot of Filipino food, like we have ube, flan,
yeah.
we have a lot of fish.
There was like every Filipino dish that you could think of at Filipino Thanksgiving. It was incredible. For my family, we usually do like the typical stuff, like we do a turkey, but my grandma will make a big batch of like Mexican or Spanish rice, and then we'll do like mashed potatoes, green bean casserole. But like sometimes we'll do like the turkey with some salsa on it and then tortillas.
My favorite part is also leftovers.
Do
Leftovers
you,
is
so
like the
like
thing.
you have like the late lunch, so it's like 2 o'clock is like Thanksgiving lunch. That looks great. One year we hosted Aaron's family here for Thanksgiving,
We've hosted
and
Thanksgiving.
that was our first time we ever made a turkey.
And it was so dry.
Did we mess it up?
I think we did.
No, I thought we did good.
I don't remember.
I thought it ended up being good. I think we just need to throw it in.
Throw it in there.
Ready?
Wait, don't have any like sparkling sugar or like,
Like thick sugar?
yeah, do we have coarse sugar?
No, should we just use this?
Yeah, but it's not gonna give you the same.
Don't you think it'll melt?
No, so if you use like this very coarse sugar, it gives it like that sparkle that you see.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just put a little bit.
Okay.
I have some in my car.
You do?
Coarse sugar?
Wait, do you?
Sugar in the raw, like that.
Yeah.
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 Do you really?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Oh my god.
I thought you were making a joke. I was like, I don't
thought
get the
so
joke,
too.
Brian. Well, while we wait for Brian to go get that sugar, be sure to check out his Instagram at Pocket Hercules.
Oh wow.
I can't believe he had the coarse sugar.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
And you sure we put this on now?
Yeah, you just
You don't
sprinkle
think
it.
it'll melt?
Just trust me. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of sugar we need.
You sure it's not gonna melt?
It will, but it should still crystallize a little bit. Like you'll get like a little, you will see. It's okay. It's our first time ever making it, so. This is the before. All right.
All right, now.
Hey, Google, set a timer for an hour. What?
There's no way it's gonna take an hour. It's gonna be burnt by
I'm pretty
then.
sure you do like 20 minutes at a certain time, and then you cut down the heat
Why don't
to
we
cook
just
the inside.
check it at like 20 minutes?
Okay, hey Google, reset timer to 20 minutes.
20 minutes later.
Bum, ba-dum, ba, 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 bum. I don't know if you can see it from there,
really
but
good. Oh.
I don't know. You think it's done? I think the crust is done.
I think the crust is done. That was what we were waiting for. That looks okay.
Why okay?
Because it's a little crispy there.
It's caramelized.
And you wanted to keep this in there for an hour?
Well, what I was thinking is for 20 minutes, you cook it at a high temperature, then crank it down and cook it for like maybe another 40 minutes to an hour to kind of like really cook the inside. I don't know that much about apple pies. This is my first apple pie.
Me too. You know what I think we have to do is we
We-
have to
we
let
gotta
it
let
cool.
cool.
But look at that sugar crust. You were right. That looks really good. Good job.
Thank you.
Do you think the crust is done? Should I touch it?
Touch
When I
it.
get done?
Toothpick.
Just like, oh yeah, that's done. Oh yeah, that looks great. That's cooked. Okay,
We cooked an
did
apple
that.
pie.
We did that.
We'll see you guys in another 20 minutes. So I think it's cool enough. It's still kind of hot, but not like crazy hot. And it's not shifting too much.
The moment we've been all waiting for.
We will be using the knife from our wedding because all the other knives are dirty.
I also don't think we have like a proper like pie knife.
Bum,
We have a.
bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Oh no.
I don't want to say I was right, but
What do you mean?
nothing.
I kept saying we shouldn't put the juice in there. Should we have let it cool down a little bit longer? What are you saying you were right about?
I think you cook the crust at a high temperature, crank the temperature down so you can cook the inside of it and get it like a little more like solidified.
Okay.
And I think we should have maybe added flour. I don't know. I've never made it before, but we'll find out how it tastes. You ready for this? You ready for this? And
Oh, that looks really good. It's really runny.
Next time we're both making our own pies and we'll show you guys who makes the better.
I am vibing with how juicy it is.
Nothing wrong with a little juice. We should make whipped cream from scratch.
I think I want to try it first without the whipped cream. Okay, are you ready? The moment of truth. Some crust. I really don't know I can't tell between the difference between crust and apples. Okay, ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. That's incredible.
It tastes like your fried cinnamon apples with just like crunchy pieces in it.
That's the best apple pie I've ever had.
It actually is really, really good.
It has so much flavor. That's what I'm saying. Most apple pies don't have this much flavor. People make it very plain. Apple
more time.
slop for the win.
Apple slop. If you guys want RonRon apple slop, let us know in the comment section below.
No.
Wow.
That's so good.
Honestly, the crust, I was worried it was burnt. It tastes perfect. Very flaky.
Aaron, we did so good.
We did.
How do you feel do you take it back about cooking it for an hour? Or?
I think I might do this tonight at some point. I really do think that cooking the inside would have maybe solidified it a little more and gave you that like classic like slice of pie kind of thing. But I will say this is really good. For being slop, really good.
And our first time without following a recipe?
That is true. I've had so many disasters when it comes to not following a recipe.
This is great.
This is quite edible. But the true test will be in 48 hours. If we run to the bathroom, then... You get it?
Mr. Jokester over here. Tell us what your favorite pie is in the comments below.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.